What's up, guys? This is Alex Chu. Today I want to talk to you about how being a narcissist nowadays does not get you very far. Nowadays, okay, being a narcissist does not get you very far nowadays. And I'm gonna tell you a little history about my family, stuff like that. Okay. Anyway, but before I tell you that, I want to tell you my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented the physical mortality rings. These are the plastic rings that cover magnets, and they make you immortal. You wear them, you don't age anymore. In a few days, I'll be 48 years old. I look pretty good, right? So, if you are interested in living forever, you want to stay physically young forever, you go buy a pair of these rings. At livemuchlonger.com, livemuchlonger.com, and okay, today I want to tell you about, why if you are a narcissist, okay, it's not going to get you very far nowadays. How did a narcissist, how did a person become a narcissist? Okay, let me tell you, it's because you have a parent, you have a parent or two parents that basically teach you it is right, it is the right way to be cruel and to have absolutely no sympathy for other people. It's basically, if your father is keep telling you that this world, it's all about kill or be killed, you have to be cruel. You have to step on the backs, step on the shoulders of other people in order to climb to the top. If you don't climb to the top, you will be trampled by other people. If you have that kind of parent, you will turn out to be a narcissist. You will become a narcissist, It's like, imagine your father keep on constantly talking shit about other people, constantly look down at other people, and right in front of you. You're only 5-year-old or 10-year, you're only a child, 5-year-old or 10-year-old, whatever. And then you see your father keep on talking shit about other people, keep on laughing at other people, show absolutely no sympathy for his own relatives, for his own friends, and then teach you, my way is the right way, because, that's the way how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to kill or be killed. You don't have to show any sympathy for other people. Then you will turn out to be a narcissist. You will become a narcissist, I used to be a narcissist because my father is like that, But then at the end, sometimes there are oddball like me, At the end, I just don't like this way. I don't believe that this is the best that humanity can do. I don't believe that this is the best what the humanity can do, So I sort of broke out of it. At the end, I just broke out of it. But my father was like that. He was that kind of person. And my whole family became narcissists. See, that used to work. Back in the days, it used to work. You know why? Because a narcissist, okay, they prey on your loneliness, and they prey on your curiosity. Okay? It's like they can be extra cruel to you. They can show you absolutely no sympathy, but they know you still will come back for more. For some reason, you're hypnotized by the narcissist, and you're willing to come back for more. It used to work back in the days. Nowadays, no way. Nowadays, nobody comes back. Nowadays, you want to be cruel, you want to be a fucking asshole to other people. Trust me, nobody's going to come back to you. Let me explain why. Because back in the days, most people are pretty lonely. Back in the days, there is not enough entertainment. There's only TV, or maybe you want to watch a movie, you wait like 2 years after the film has been taken off the theater, then you buy a VHS cassette tape, right? You watch it, or you listen to the radio. That's about it, So most people, when they have issues, when they have like relationship issues, or they have, I don't know, just people they have issues, they're lonely, they want to, maybe they go to the bar, they just walk right into the bar and they sit down, they talk to the bartender or talk to whoever's sitting beside them, or they go to clubs and stuff like that, That's how people solve their loneliness back in the days. But nowadays, nobody's lonely. For example, me, I never meet my friends anymore, Because, why should I meet my friends? I'm hooked on YouTube. I'm constantly on YouTube, And if I'm lonely, I just go on YouTube. There's lots of people making private videos, right? If I have, like, you understand? It's like people are not lonely anymore. So back in the days, if you are a narcissist, it works for you. It works in your favor. Because, if you are a narcissist, you just put up that mysterious facade. Yeah, I'm so mysterious, I'm so cool. It's like people see you and they're hypnotized, and they think that you are more than who you really are. So, and also, people, if you are a narcissist back in the days, people view you as a sort of entertainment. Like, wow, this person is so mysterious. I wonder what's behind that facade, and they want to come back for more to find out more, right? Although they can tell, oh, this guy is very cruel. He has absolutely no sympathy. He barely smiles. But then I'm still hypnotized by his mysteriousness, and they want to come back and find out for more. But nowadays, everybody's hooked on YouTube, hooked on Facebook, Instagram. It's like nobody is really that lonely anymore. You want to put up that bullshit, like, oh yeah, I'm so good, I'm so mysterious, and I could, if you talk to me, I could be very cruel, I could be very sarcastic. You want to put up that kind of bullshit? No way. Nobody ain't gonna come back to you no more, man. You put up that kind of bullshit nowadays, people walk away. People don't take that kind of bullshit anymore. You understand? That's the reason why nowadays, if you are a narcissist, it's not going to take you very far. For example, like my family, I told you, right? My father's a narcissist. My stepmothers, they are all narcissists. My father married 4 times. And then my father encouraged every one of his wives to be cruel, to show absolutely no sympathy, just rip off other people, freeload other people. And then my brother, my sister, they are all given birth to different mothers, from different mothers. They all become narcissists. It's like to other people they're nuts. They're like they're so full of themselves. For example, put it this way, okay? My brother offended my uncle, and then eventually my brother offended me, and then I heard, rumor that my brother also offended one of my aunts. And now, what happened? And then my stepmother's side was my brother. My sister also side was my brother. And you know what happened? All 3 of these people are narcissists. You know what happened? Now, it's like my uncle or my aunts, they, every year they have like family gathering, right? They have family reunions for Chinese holidays, for Chinese New Year, for Thanksgiving, for the Chinese Mooncake Festival, Christmas, whatever, or people's birthdays, Guess what? None of these assholes were invited. My brother's not invited. My sister not invited. My stepmother, none of them are invited. My father already died. That asshole died. And guess what? Nobody cared about these people. None of them are invited. Because it's like, I understand. See, my uncle, she has a new child. She has a new daughter now, okay? She has a daughter now. And then my cousins, they also have kids, They don't want their kids to be around a narcissist, you understand? They don't want toxic people to fuck up their family. You understand what I'm saying? It's like if you have a kid, you don't want someone around that want to be extra cruel, want to show absolutely no sympathy, and want to, like, oh, in this society, it's kill or be killed. It's like narcissists, it's kind of funny. It's like narcissists, they almost think of themselves as some kind of royalty. Like, yeah, I'm the fucking dictator of a country or something. Like how Kim Jong-il, the former dictator of North Korea, he had a son named Kim Jong-nam, right? That guy was actually murdered just 2 years ago was at Indonesian airport. Kim Jong-nam went to Disneyland of Japan and got caught. Okay, and Kim Jong-il was very not satisfied with his own son. I guess it's because my son is not cruel enough to be a dictator, because my son is a sissy. He goes to Disneyland of Japan. Japan is our enemy. He went to Disneyland. So yeah, I'm not going to let my son become my. I'm not going to let my son become the next heir, the heir of my throne. I'm going to let Kim Jong-un, he's more cruel. He has that, he's more cruel. He knows how to kill people. So that's the reason why Kim Jong-un became the heir of North Korea, because he's more cruel. That's how a narcissist think. A narcissist parent actually encourage their offsprings to be cruel, to show absolutely no sympathy. If you're too soft, if in a narcissist family, if you're too soft, guess what? Your father start to hate you. Your mother start to hate you, thinking, oh, you're a weakling. You're not good enough for this family. In order to, become the heir, become my rightful heir, you have to be cruel. You have to show the traits of a good leader. You got to be cruel. When you have to kill, you have to kill. They actually think like that, But in reality, is that really true? In a society, is that really true? Is it really kill or be killed in modern society? I tell you the truth. Most of the time, no. Most of the time, people like that. People who think like that, they are all the way at the bottom. They end up working for retail stores. They end up becoming, cashiers for supermarket or 7-Eleven, grocery stores. You understand? Because nowadays, in modern days, if you want to become a leader, if you want to become somebody, you gotta be nice. You have to know how to speak to people. You have to be a people-friendly person, Because nowadays, if you're cruel, if you show no sympathy, you rip people off, you freeload other people, you know what happened? People talk shit about you on YouTube. People talk shit about you on Facebook. People, there are people who would call you out. There are people who's willing to call you out on LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook and stuff like that. So it's like if you are a bad person, people know about you immediately. Like if you are, back in the days, if you run a mechanic shop, right, and then you know how mechanics sometimes they rip people off, right? They give you unnecessary repairs, right? See, back in the days, you can become quite successful by ripping people off, by opening up a mechanic shop, right? Nowadays, that doesn't work. Nowadays, you rip people off. People give you their cars, and then you give them unnecessary repairs. You rip people off. Guess what? They're gonna write about you. They're gonna call you. They're gonna write about you on Yelp, and everybody find out like instantly. And then guess what? It ruins your business. Then you have to shut down your shop because nobody comes to your shop anymore. Nowadays, it's like that. Nowadays, if you're cruel, if you show no sympathy, you rip people off, people will expose you like almost immediately. You know what I'm saying? So, being a narcissist it's not going to get you very far nowadays. Especially if you look at Trump, he's sort of a narcissist, See, back in the days, if you look at Trump, he has the trait of a narcissist, it's like, he would never say, oh, I fucked up, it was my mistake, I messed up. He would never say that. It's like everything he says, it's, oh yeah, we're doing well, I'm doing very well with North Korea. Oh yeah, Chinese, they're afraid of us, the Chinese trade war, don't worry, they're going to give in. We're doing very well. Oh, the wall's coming. Yeah, it's like you never see Trump saying that. Oh yeah, you know what? I fucked up. I'm not very successful right now. Trump would never say that. So you could tell Trump is sort of a narcissist. And then he will try to shut down the government. He shows no sympathy. He showed no sympathy at all to to the federal workers, right? He showed no sympathy at all. Cut them off, cut off their salary, and then basically just keep on shutting down the government. See, back in the days, it might work. I'm talking about in the 1950s, 1960s, it might work because some people might die for you, just because you're mysterious. You like Adolf Hitler. I'm so mysterious. Deutschland, Deutschland, and then people might fall for that. People might fall for his charisma. But nowadays, people don't give a shit about your charisma anymore. People want to know what's in it for me. If I help you, what's in it for me, right? So, like Donald Trump, he kept on shutting down the government. eventually, it's like, I don't think people will die for him. I don't think so. You know, they might tolerate you once or twice, but if you keep on doing that shit, I don't think anybody is willing to die for you. You know, so that's the thing. Being a narcissist simply doesn't work nowadays. So you got to be very careful. If you are a narcissist, then you know I'm talking about you. You know this video is talking about you. So you got to think twice. Okay, what your father or your mother taught you, like, it's be killed. It's kill or be killed, and you have to show absolutely no sympathy for other people. You take whatever you can from others, and don't give them anything back, and just step on their shoulder and climb to the top. It does not work nowadays. You understand? Because people are a lot smarter nowadays. You know, you fuck other people up, you're gonna get exposed like almost immediately. You're gonna get exposed on Yelp, or on Facebook, or on Instagram. You know, everybody knows exactly who you are. Nobody's stupid nowadays, you understand? For example, my brother is being a dickhead. My brother offended my uncle. Fucking everybody in the family knows, because people email each other. They don't even have to meet face to face anymore. Somebody offended someone, then that person will email everyone, and everybody knows, you know? And it's so at now it's like every holiday, my brother, my sister, my none of these assholes are invited. They're not invited. You know, they're banned for life. You don't want that to happen to you. You know, so anyway, that's what I want to say for today. Narcissists simply, you know, doesn't pay anymore to be a narcissist. I'll talk to you later.